It'll be good for the recording.
Feel intense. Yeah.
I'm very intense right now.
Okay, good. You guys are all super tense. It's good you guys are all so like stressed. I'm kidding. Okay, I'm gonna do a super brief recap because I did not write my recap last time. So, but basically, you guys were thrown into the pits by Grimfen after you'd all been captured. Ken, so Ken made candy.
Oh, did you make it?
No, I got it as a gift for my birthday. You guys were thrown into the pits by Grimfen after he caught you. You guys absolutely destroyed the pit. No monster in there managed to stand even for more than a second. And at the end of it all, when Netsore surprised you by leaping down into the ring and declaring herself the sixth round, you all actually took matters into your own hand. And with very minor help from Crow and Kapora, who swept in out of nowhere, you guys managed to actually finally, once and for all, kill Netsore. And you guys did do a little bit of looting of her body, and you all each managed to collect a couple items off of her. And you were informed very quickly by Crow that the army is actually only 4,000 strong, not 10,000 like you guys feared. And so he was able to clear up some things there regarding the spy, and you were told very quickly as you noticed that the stadium was shaking. There was a lot of screams and noises happening sort of outside the walls from what you could see. And what you gathered is essentially that the battle had arrived. We're now invading Alynthi, and the battle has begun. And Kapora picked you all up basically with a couple other aircrafters to help. And the birdmen lifted you all into the sky, and you were able to get basically a vantage point at all, in which you saw giants, saw citizens fighting, saw ogres, orcs, goblins, the whole nine yards, and the brave soldiers and men and women that were sort of pushing back, some of them with nothing more than like a frying pan. And they fought on, and you guys were dropped into an alleyway that was currently empty and void of the fray, the mess. And as the orc and goblins and the whole horde began to sort of stream in, Crow gave you all sort of a bit of a rally about his beautiful shining city and how he would fight for his very death. And he charged in with no hesitation after asking you all to fight. Once more into the fray, into the last good fight I'll ever know, to live and die this day, to die this day, in the orc swarm. I wrote my things backwards, which is not. Charging forward, unfaltering, Crow began rending orc after orc two with mighty blade, and as that tide threatened to overwhelm him, we each leapt forward into action. Grognak, waving your own fearsome blade, your great axe flashing with deadly strength and precision, leaving no foe standing. Berlin, your mace, sings to you, begging for blood. Unfortunate work, another attempt to flee, but in your warpath as you drop, saving your mace. As it finally, after a bit of time, sings to you once more. Oh, at last, kill them all. And you hear that familiar, almost comforting. Sola, your dagger and speed are unmatched as you dart this way and that, forward and nimbly, leaving many of the foes swinging wildly at the air. Sable, your sword seems to gleam with a soft golden light, even in this late hour of this dark night, almost as if sparking with each orc killed. As the bodies begin to pile, the path below you feels slick. Overhead, Aarakocra screech as large boulders hurtle to the ground, hitting ally and foe alike. Arrows fly, and many join the boulders in a free fall to explode on the pavement. The noise around you is deafening. Metal scraping, clanging, clashing, roars, screams, yelling. It all melts together. Rubble falls, buildings shake. and with the mighty footsteps of the giants, the city is beginning to be leveled. Smoke fills the air, and the sound of battle dulls once more as that blood begins to pound in your ears. Rhythmic, focused, relentless. The battle has begun. Fight. And with that, how we're going to run battle today, you guys are going to roll me waves. So, how it's going to work is each of you is going to be against, essentially, with it being a horde, a swarm, you're going to be up against, in essence, about 10 orcs per person. Just to speed things up and to racket the kills. But what that does mean is you are going to take damage per turn, per round. And we'll do it in waves, and then after we're going to move on. So, I want everyone to roll me initiative. Right. Let's go with Grognak. What did you roll?
20.
Sola?
I also got 20.
Ooh. Sable?
I got
Sorry,
a
I'm
9.
rolling, but- 9. It's because in my head, I always go Sola Sable.
Yeah,
I wrote you guys backwards on the paper, Krillin.
Not 20.
Wow!
20?
Okay,
Mine was not natural now.
Okay, so this hers was natural. What was yours natural?
16.
What was yours?
18.
That'll be brilliant and wrong that. Okay, I don't know what that stuff is.
It's a good start to our roll stuff.
Dang, yeah, it was awesome.
I'm not saying anything. Don't look at me.
Sable's a little bit choked.
I'm always choking.
Fine,
I have
fine.
plus 0 to my initiative, so it's, yeah.
No,
It's
yeah.
good. It's good. Good stuff.
Well, and then, to be honest, I just thought about initiative won't really matter that much for right now. It's just gonna be who's gonna get to say what their roles are in that order. Usually, it's not really been anything that much. Okay. Alright, so that is gonna put it to so yeah, so essentially what it's gonna mean is that all that's gonna do is it's gonna tell me it's going to go first. So Berlin, because you're first, if you can roll me an attack, please, on just your normal whatever you would want to attack. You are up against Horde of Orcs.
Okay. Alright. So my first attack, I rolled a 13 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, and then my second attack, I rolled a 10 to hit.
Okay, second one is.
They
They all have AC of 13, by the way, and if you're up against goblins today, they've all gone in 50,
Okay.
which is 13.
So 10 damage.
Beautiful. Yeah, you run up. Give me a little bit of flavor. You are surrounded by orcs, walking on every side. They are lashing out at you. Their axes and their javelins.
Am I hitting all of them or just one of them?
You're hitting all of them. It's lumped together so it goes faster. Rather than being like, okay, you're gonna fight this one and then this one. This one. But if you picture a battle, well, you're one to the next, you have time to. It's literally at your back. Someone is coming down with an axe, whirl around and block, and then go for the next that's to your right, and then the next to the left, and they're just everywhere in a crush as well. You would be hard pressed to even get to your.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just twirling my mace around and like myself like spinning around basically.
Like a ballerina of death.
That's brutal. Blood everywhere.
You do a fair amount of damage. The pack, if you will, that's pestering you, they're not quite down for the count. But you do a very good amount of damage to them, and they're rough. Grognap.
Would it be worth going into rage for this?
All I will say is that there's going to be a couple of rounds.
Yeah.
I will trade it as you stay in rage for, for each round, but then you would have to rage for the next one and the next one. Well, no, you can stay in rage for all of the rounds, but you won't stay in rage until the next section of it.
Yeah.
So, possibly, because you have to keep in mind when I'm rolling for their attacks, like 10 orders.
Yeah.
I'm adjusting that a little bit because
I'm just gonna go with fashion and endure rage. I think he's pretty mad at both. Alright, yeah, I mean, it's my two attacks. So 16 plus 6, 22, and plus 6 is fucking 14.
those both hit. Roll me for damage. As you guys are fighting and whirling, you just get like actually stabbed, and another one you see down the quickly.
Okay, 10, 13 plus 15 each.
Beautiful. Yeah, you begin to fight, and desperately, knowing that stopping for even a second was the end of it, and you fell very quickly. The bodies being up. You can mark down, so you can mark them down if you care to. You don't have to. I'm gonna keep track a little bit too, but if I tell you have one kill, you have. So you just got 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
100, but.
No.
Okay.
But just write down one, because
Yeah,
then at
okay.
the end. Okay, and then we'll do 10. But yeah, and this is all in a longer span of time, so you're not like just literally rolling your axe around, but you're literally one to the next, one to the next, to the next. Just suddenly like, okay, next one, next one, next one. That's gonna put a 2 solo.
Okay. So I'm assuming we're not really using our abilities here, we're just stabbing.
It's up to you. You can do whatever you want.
Well, I don't really, if that's the problem. Without other people around me, I don't like just attack. So I'll just do my 2 weapon fighting.
Okay.
And hope for the best. Yeah, 19 and 21. And then for damage. So when you do 2 weapon fighting, the first one you use, second, right? Like for the damage modifier?
I always thought you did for both of them. I thought it was your extra attack.
Okay, I
Just
don't know how it works, so. Okay. So first one's 7, and then the next one is 6.
Okay, beautiful. 13. Yeah, you are fighting for your life.
You are fighting.
And really for you, this is a tough matchup. You're a rogue. You like to kind of do things in the shadow, in the dark, and so being put into this with enemies that are just going to be stronger than you, you are definitely having to work that much harder. But you are managing quite well, and you are darting in and out, and you're very sort of going as you're able to sort of nimbly slip through, and then to the next, dodging them as you go. and doing a significant amount of damage. Sable.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, can I say something before I just, like, I don't know how... I know this is supposed to be technically, like, 6-second increments and stuff. But I just want to, like... I imagine that I'm kind of in the back, because obviously these guys are going ahead of me first. But Berlin on this side. The way I imagine it, I would say Berlin's on this side, and then Grodnock's on this side, and then Solus is kind of darting in and out in front of me. I'm just gonna say, nobody dies today! By the grace of Oketcha, we shall thrive! And then I'm gonna go up to... if I don't know, this is up to you, DM, though. If I can, I want to be close to Sola, because seeing how she's kind of struggling a little bit with, you know, one-on-one battle. And then just, I guess, attack with my sword against the horde of orcs.
Okay.
Ooh, it's not that great. Wait. That's a 15 in the first one.
That hits.
And a 20 on... It's not a natural 20 on the second one.
Those bolts.
Okay. And then... damage. Do you want it split up or it total?
Total.
Okay, 16 damage in total.
Okay, beautiful.
And can I explain what I want to...
Yeah, give me that flavor. Go
Okay,
for it.
yeah, so I'm gonna go up there, I have my shield in one hand, shield in my right hand, my long sword in my left. I'm gonna go and first just block with my shield with the first left, come in bottom, and I slash the orc in his femoral artery on his leg, so he bleeds out. One of the... one of them, being how I'm small and tiny, I can, you know, weave in and out through... And I'm just going for their legs, basically, because I imagine these guys are huge, right? So I'm gonna take one in the thigh, the inner thighs, come over and get one guy in the back of his Achilles heel, the tendon and the sinews around that. Just quick and precise strokes so that I can take him out easy with like, you know, minimal effort.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, you do that. You go in. You see Sola is maybe getting overwhelmed. You
To
get
say
in
nicely.
and you give her that helping hand that she needs. And you guys managed to beat down a significant amount of orcs. And at the same, so it's not that they're retaliating, this is all happening at the same time. Okay. Gonna headline
I'm scared.
Lynn. And Sola. Berlin and Sola, you guys are going to take some damage.
Now, am I allowed to use my uncanny dodge in this situation? Because like I do have that reaction that halves damage.
I'll say you can. The only thing is I'm gonna roll 10 dice again. 2. But I'll roll 10 and then
I'll do times 5.
No. I'll still put it down, but then I'll need you to roll it as like individual. I'll have to do that. If that makes sense. Because if you do uncanny dodge against 10 of them, it's be like I don't want to be like, oh, to roll it. See if you manage to dodge all of them. So I would.
Well, the uncanny dodge, there's no roll with it. It's just a reaction that halves damage.
That has damage. How many times?
It just says. I'll look it up on.
As often as you want.
I think
It takes your reaction, so it.
I take my reaction.
It
so,
technically
every
would be
time I
on.
use it. I guess I would only be able to use it against one damage.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out.
Okay.
So maybe we'll use wave.
Okay.
Use that once for
Take the highest hit point.
Yeah, then that makes sense. Like whatever you roll for the hit points, I'll
Well,
just
it's
have to.
dice anyway. Like,
Oh, okay.
but then I was like, if we're doing that, then okay. All right, Berlin. You are going to take 15 points of damage in the span of this as you're whirling around. Sola, you're going to be able to have this. So you're going to take 5 points of damage. That's half.
That's half. So.
Thanks to Sable's help. I would say that. There. As you whirl around and you dance. That's going to put it to Berlin to. Yeah, Berlin. Go ahead and roll me this attack.
So one of them was a 17, and one of them is a 13. Or one of them's not a 17. One of them's like a. What would that even be? 24. So a 24 and a 13.
Those both hit.
And then.
Damage.
So wait. Alright. So 11 for one of them,
Okay, beautiful.
and then 8 for the other one.
Beautiful. Yeah, you rip through these and you deal some heavy blows, taking some damage yourself, maybe feeling a little fury. And you manage to level quite a few until you guys sort of have a bit of a mound happening, sort of encircling your group. Crow fighting alongside you guys is quite deft with his weapon. But he's not even paying that much attention to you guys. Quite enraged, so he kind of doing thing. That's gonna put it to. So now I'm switching to the goblins. This is all happening at once, but just to keep it simple. Brognac, so AC is now 15. So roll an attack.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh
Okay,
no.
Yeah, you're maybe already getting tired. And that's a lot of work. Your arms would already be feeling. So that's gonna put it to.
Alright, so I'll just keep doing my 2 weapon fighting, like darting in and darting and hoping for the best. And you said it's 15?
Mhm.
Okay, one of mine doesn't hit, but the does.
Damage.
I got 8.
You
Oh wait, no, sorry, 4. I got 4. I forgot. I wasn't adding 4 to that. I have 4.
Yeah, you're darting in and out. You're quite effective. And maybe that's what you've been doing this whole time, kind of going for the little they're fixed in there, and managing to sort of delve through the crowd and split us over here and there, and kind of dart off, and using the sort of the weight of your other opponents against them. You know, as they're swinging down and ducking out of the way, maybe they're hitting someone else behind them. A lot of friendly fire that happens in these sorts of situations. And you do a very significant amount of damage. Berlin, nope, you already went. Sable.
Oh, my turn. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm attacking goblins now.
you're attacking goblins.
Ugh. That's a base 16 plus 7. That hits.
That hit.
Oh, base 17. They both hit.
They both hit. Only some damage.
Oh, that's not great damage. Damn it. That's 13 points of slashing damage. And this time I want to like. I guess I'm the same. Run rough. How tall are goblins?
How tall are goblins? I think they're like 2.5 to 3 feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna like.
Sable's pretty short, isn't he? Isn't he like?
Well, he's like 2.5 feet. He's like 4'5".
Oh, I thought you guys said he was really short.
No, he's not that short. He's not goblin short. He's about.
I was thinking he's like this tiny.
He's an actual cat. No, I'm just gonna like go Captain America style and just keep bashing them with my shield and stuff. I'm still gonna try to still stick with Sola a little bit, and then yeah, slashing around Hopefully trying to cleave off some of the heads of these little buggers.
Okay. All my Dager's toothpicks.
All right. Okay. That is gonna put it to them for tally.
I'm Captain American this shit.
Okay, that is going to. Oh, each of you are going by these goblins, as they are going to dart in.
Oh wait, so I didn't
So-
attack any goblins though, right? Like I only
No.
attacked.
You finished off the orcs, but you
Oh,
didn't.
okay.
They're not
I mean-
actually coming in waves. I just have it written down that 13 and then 15. 13 and 15. That makes sense. The whole point of this is that by the end of it, I want you guys to sort of feel like you were actually like, like this one. Not necessarily interesting for everyone.
So wait, did I get kills for the horse then?
Yes, you have 2, Mirabelle. Sable has 2, and Grognak has 1. Shola has actually probably done the most damage. Wait, she hasn't wrecked any yet, but it doesn't matter. I am keeping track of lots. Okay. Sola, you are going to take 6 points of damage. Sable, you are going to take 3 points of damage. You can open that window. Sorry, I closed it just because my neighbors.
You just said 3?
3. Yeah. And then, oh, sorry, I need to double that. Just give me a sec. But write down 3 for now. I'll roll again for the next hit. Who's next? Grognak, you're gonna take 3 points of damage.
Is that piercing, slashing, or bludgeoning?
That is, yes, it is.
That'd be 2 or 1.
That would be 1. Berlin, it'll be the same thing for then. 5. So you only take 2.
I'm not in range,
Oh, okay. 5.
so it was fine.
And then just give me 1 second. I'm gonna take it again. Sola, you are going to take 6 again. Sable, you are going to take 4. Grognak, you're going to take 8, which would be 4. And Berlin, you are going to take 5. Okay. Alright, so that is going to put it to. That is going to put it up to Berlin.
Still, okay, now it's goblin.
It's goblin, so AC is 15. At this point, it would probably be, a good amount of time at this point, probably even an hour, late into the night, and the minutes and hours are sort of slowly seeping by.
Okay, so that one, you said it's 15, so that doesn't hit. Oh, okay, so I got a 13 and I got a 15. So
Okay, so 1 hit.
So 9.
Beautiful. Yeah, you destroy a bunch of goblins. If you want to do these, you can, but I just imagine you're whirling around and huddling
Rushing them.
very indiscriminately, maybe at times having to pause as your friends are there and your mace is screaming for blood, and you have to stop yourself. Oh wait, keep moving on. Grognak, what's it to you?
Oh, nat 20. And
Beautiful, that hits.
a 14.
Those both. Nope,
Mm,
first one hits. Sorry.
So then that's just 1 attack damage. And that's just on the D12, right? Not on the modifiers.
It's just on the. No, it's with the modifiers too. So if it's like a D12 plus 8 or whatever, you double.
But then not my melee damage because I'm raging. I get +2 for melee damage. I would.
Double.
11 plus 5, 16, 32.
Yeah, you were absolutely enraged and Adam.
I want to take my great axe on the side and like push into the crowd and shove as the horde continues to come over top of them.
Yeah, crazy nickels.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what's happening. And at some point, you notice that Crow is definitely sort of copying you, and you guys are barrier. And then he starts to sort of call out, "We're gonna have to move in towards the castle," and he's just doing various call outs and he's kind of checking, but he's very quickly overwhelmed. That's gonna put it to Sola.
Okay, just keep trying.
You're doing great, Soda.
She's actually doing really good. It's working in her favor.
I only have one hit there.
Okay. Roll me some damage.
And I only did 2.
That's fine. You finally finished off that pestering you. You finished that one off quite successfully. And that is gonna be that's gonna be the first wave done. So they're gonna continue coming in, but to just take a brief pause, Sable, you've got 2, Sola, you've got 1, Berlin, you've got 3, Grognak, you've got 2. And it matters to you. Okay. Alright, everybody re-roll me initiative.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
I got a 12.
Sable, what did you get?
I got 16.
Okay. Sola?
I got 7.
No, that's it. It only really matters for you. Alright. Okay. That's gonna put it Grognak. Go ahead, more orcs start to pour in. But at this point, I imagine you guys are managing to push yourselves forward a little bit. You guys are working the streets. You see sort of just glimpses of the castle here and there before big giant sort of smashes past. And you see villagers and soldiers are like beating back what forces they can. And the Airpocker is still in the sky. I'm doing some aerial maneuvers. So if you're against orcs, let's start.
yeah. I've got 2 12s, but like looking for anything that's nope.
Any extra moves. You do have inspiration,
Okay.
Have you been using your blessing? Oh, you didn't
I
drink it.
haven't drank it. So I'll use D4. Can I split that between 2 if I
No.
go? Okay. Okay, I'll just take that. Then 14 on 1 hit.
You managed to hit on 1.
No, 17.
You still enraged and just absolutely furious. You just pile through as Crow yells to charge forward. You charge, and you're just one way to the next, and creating this triangle out and back, ridding the Red Sea. Sable, what's it to you?
Okay. So we're fighting orcs?
Yeah.
Okay.
DC is 13.
Oh shit! I got a natural 1 on 1.
Oh no.
And then a 14 on the other one.
Okay, one of those hits.
Okay.
You probably are stumbling because you're trying to like climb out of this like pit that you guys have created, and climbing on squishy blood slick things. Probably not easy. Trying to avoid all the weapons that would be poking up in different ways.
Yeah, that's 9 points of slashing. Yeah, I guess I'll try to like come up and along the mound of dead goblin bodies, just kind of like roll and tumble. and, and then yeah, just going for the ankles again. I gotta go for the ankles.
Beautiful.
Breaking
Yeah,
your
you do a
ankles.
significant amount of damage. And that is gonna put it to Berlin.
Okay, I got that one will not hit, and then I got one 18 base. None of that hits.
One that doesn't and one that really.
Yeah.
Well, you don't get a crit on an 18 hit.
No.
20?
No, I only get a crit on the 20.
Oh.
I don't know what. I know there
He's
is
the
something
fighter.
to. Okay, yeah. Okay, I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Beautiful. Yeah, you run in and you are dealing devastating blow left, right, and center. But you're still being crushed by the waves, fighting to sort of keep up with Grognak, who is just ripped. That's gonna put it to Sola.
It's 13, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they both hit.
Beautiful.
So 5 for one, and 5 for the other.
Beautiful. Yeah, same thing as sort of Sable and Berlin. Grognak just found this fire in him and he's charging and leading the path. And you and Sable and Berlin are struggling a little bit. But you're not being left behind. Crow is sort of staying central and like the true sort of battle-hardened person that he is. He's keeping an eye on everyone as much as he can. And you guys work your way forward and up. And let's see. Okay. Sola, you're gonna take a hit.
Okay.
Sable's missed. Grognak's gonna take a hit. And just Grognak wins. Grognak, you are gonna take 20 points of slashing damage.
So it's
And so I rolled 2 2s on that one. So you are gonna take 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay, and can I, if we're in the second wave, can I have it?
Yes.
Alright.
As you fight through Grognak, you being at the front, so you are seeing sort of some of the opportunities to block because you're determined to the castle and sort of get revenge on thing. That is going to put it back up to you, actually.
Okay, 12 and then 19. So just one hit, I think. One. So, yeah, 10 damage.
Beautiful. Yeah, you're clearing the way. You're clearing a path very readily in front of you. Yeah, I imagine you're like creating like a bit of way. You're really
Yeah.
much and they're struggling to sort of reach over their fallen comrades. That's gonna put it to Sable.
Okay. Yeah, can I just follow behind Grognak and who's cutting the
Yeah.
path? And I'm
Yeah.
gonna get like the guys on the side that are like he hasn't gotten if I can. If I that's a 9. First one doesn't hit. And then a 17 in the next one, so one of them only hits.
Roll for damage.
Ooh, that's 10 points of slashing damage as I like try to clear the sides of this path.
Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, you do that easily. You've figured out that you just need to tuck and stay sort of close to him. And you manage to kind of pick off the ones, and it's like a symbiotic relationship. He's like clearing out, you're clearing out. And it's working very well for you guys to sort of push forward further and further into the capital. That is going to put it up to Berlin.
Yeah. Okay, I'm following, but I'm like just barely, like I'm like kind of getting into my own world, and then I just managed to like keep an eye on where they are and stay like so I don't completely lose them. But I'm also like, because I'm just bloodthirsty, I'm like unconcerned of all the damage that I've taken already. I'm just like yelling and hopefully hitting. We'll see. Yeah, those both hit.
Beautiful. Roll me some attacks.
So 12 and 9, 10. So 22 in total.
Yeah, you managed to. You're barely keeping focus. You're sort of taking up the rear here, which ends up being helpful as they are just rushing in behind you. And you're just raking it in. So you've got the fourth one there. Sola, you are now. The AC is now 15 for the round.
Okay.
As they continue to press in.
Let's see. I don't think either one of these hits. Yeah, no, I just missed. I'm one both. Oh wait, this one's a 9, I think, right? Okay, so maybe that one hits. Okay, that one hits. Okay. Yeah, let's see. I did 3. I would assume at this point that she's getting incredibly frustrated. But she's just trying to push forward because all she wants. But
Yeah.
she doesn't feel like she's getting anywhere.
Okay, you guys are all gonna take a hit this time. Sola, as you're darting forward and you're getting more and more frustrated by the fact that these enemies are just, these are barbarians you're up against, and this is not your typical playing field. It's not very level for you. And you are just attempting to at this point, but you are dealing a lot of damage. You're knocking down. But it's not quite as easy for you compared to you kind of the one setting them up for the final kill, if you will. One second. There is awesome math. Sola, you are going to take 11 points of damage. That's slashing damage.
Okay.
Sable, you are going to take 9 points of slashing damage. Rognak, you are going to take whatever half of this is, 10 points of slashing damage, so 5. Berlin, you are going to take 12 points of slashing damage. As you guys continue to push further, closer to the castle, the smell of smoke begins to fill the air as fire sort of juts out around you. Again, you see soldiers managing to maybe fight and be successful in one area where they've managed to finally take down that. And then they're just covered. You see them just barely managing to beat them back, but they are holding their own at this point. But it's a tough battle, and everybody's starting to look very ragged and tired as the hours start to press on. That is going to put it to Roderick.
20 and natural 20.
Beautiful. Those both hit. So the natural 20 makes sure that you double.
Good.
Do you have savage attacks too?
Savage attacks? No, I don't think I have savage attack. I have a relentless attack. That's not something new. Let me see. I'll just go to the spot. So 7. Second.
Yeah, you're killing them as you're just slicing. Very determined.
Kicking, punching.
Yeah, when you're swinging your axe, you're like still throwing an elbow at the same time and kicking back with your strength. And you're managing to sort of keep them back. And that is going to put it to Sable.
Can I at this point? I don't know if this is like we'll take up my action or what but I just want to survey my party members to see how they're looking.
Okay.
Like
I would say it'll take your action though.
just to look around and
yeah.
Okay, I guess I don't want to do that then. Then I'm just gonna run up to Berlin and I'm gonna use my action to lay on hands for 20 points of healing.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, I meant all of it. I just realized what you meant. But yeah, to look and then also to either you could do both of those things.
I just wanted to look to see if who was the most damaged and then
I thought you meant yeah, no, I think that's fine. I thought you meant you wanted to attack as well. But
no, I just wanted to. I was gonna I was gonna forego my attacks because I just wanted to see how they were looking in my eyes and then.
Yeah, I'll say for the next waves you can do that instead of your turn. You can check around and sort of look at everybody, and then also do your healing.
Okay, I'm gonna go and. Berlin, you were kind of in the back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I don't know who would even be watching this, but yeah, I'd just be darting back to the and just come up quickly, try to dodge a couple of crazy mace things. Berlin, wait, and play on my.
Yeah, that's risky.
Yeah, and then you I imagine you almost hit me wait. Hold on, and then I heal you for 20 points with the divine magics. You start to feel a bit better. All right,
thank you.
Carry on, and I'm gonna run back.
Beautiful. Yeah, you do that. You run around, and you're the only one sort of in this party at this point that's really paying attention to what's going on. As everybody else is just in this desperate bid to sort of win the day and just Soul especially. And that is Berlin. It's gonna put it to you.
Yeah, feel fresh.
Enriched and renewed.
You feel the golden rays of sunlight on your face like it's just the dawn coming.
But is it, what time actually is it? It's getting dark.
But it's midnight, isn't it?
You guys are
Okay.
Yeah, 2 a.m.
So
It's very
there's barely a ray maybe coming through.
And it's hard to point, but Sable is lit up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
But you can see a little bit through the smoke and the ash and the rubble. You can see a bit of the fire outlines are out. But it's very difficult to see.
Okay. And what is it right now? Is it
15.
works? Oh, okay, it's back to. Oh, okay. So one of these hits.
It will be some damage.
Eight, 9, 10. What?
Beautiful. Yeah, you rip through and you destroy. Feeling so you can have another one. Feeling the invigoration from having Sable come through. And that's gonna put it to Sola.
Okay.
So like you were desperately trying to survive.
And I have not slept in like 3 or 4 days. Yeah, I'm starting to look pretty like rough because I am definitely like I'm taking hits then and damage and then dealing, and I'm just seeing you guys like beeline through, and I'm like falling behind, and the gap is getting panic. And then I get a 1. So one of them hits because I got a 19. And then I did 8.
Beautiful. Yeah, this like that sort of that fear strikes in you. I'm falling behind right now. It's terrifying. And the crush of them around you for just managing to sort of dart in, and it's like in a crowd when you're a friend, and you're like every time they move, like a head gets in the way, and you're like, crap, where are they? And you're sort of just going in the general path, and they're heading down the street, and you're running, and you're maybe tripping, and you're tripping over bodies of friend and foe alike, and you're running to find them. Finally, you sort of make it to that verge, that edge where Ben is like, going in hand, and you actually sort of dart past her and get back in with friends. But it was close there. But you can add 1 to you. I'll just before, so that's second wave. I just want to see where everyone's at with hit points. And I'll just tell you, so Sable, you've got 3, is what I tracked. I could be wrong. Sola, I gave you 3 because you actually did, like, you did a good job of setting it up for everybody else.
You do not need to do that.
No,
It's like, I feel bad for you.
no. So what it is because I'm tracking it as 10, their hit points are like 15 and 7. 15 and 7, like very low. And you'll leave them with like 1 or 2, and then someone else comes in and they basically don't have to do any damage. So, so you have 3, Brilliant, you have 4, and this is not serving any purpose. It's just that after, well,
Wait, I have 4 total?
Yeah.
You gave me 2, and then you gave me 1, 1, and 1. So I think I have 5.
Okay, cool. I might just be losing track. Grognik, you've got 6. And you guys do. You managed to sort of make it through that wave. Running, sliding, leaping, you move as quickly as the crush of the war allows. Working from one street to the next, every step harder fought than the last. And gradually that castle begins to appear and then disappear, but you know you're getting closer. Overhead, those Aarakocras, their numbers begin to wane. The Allies' soldiers also seem to be waning. It's several hours into this war right now. And the citizens, many of them, like scattered, dying around you. Few that are left able do continue to fight on. But you're seeing less and less soldiers and citizens in the streets. And the battle continues to rage as the night wears on. Okay, that is... Everybody roll me initiative again, just to see who's going first.
I got 11.
Darkneck?
10.
Okay, Sola?
21.
You. Sable?
4.
Perfect. Okay, so Sola, you're gonna get to go first on this one. Actually, probably rolling so high is probably screwing you up, if anything. So AC is 13.
13.
Yeah.
Only 1 hit.
Okay, rolling some damage.
And 5.
Beautiful. Yeah, you continue to press on, even though you're feeling exhausted, you're feeling weakened. And you are still, though, even though you're in this state, you are still managing to hold your own in the sense that if the numbers weren't so stacked against you, you would be more than capable of
I
it.
picture she's like grumbling to herself, and she's just, if I had my way, this never would have happened. I didn't want to fight in the war. And now I'm beginning to corpse.
Never forget, what's everybody's HP right now? From there?
27.
At 32.
Sable?
14.
Sola?
24.
Alright, okay, that's gonna put it to Berlin.
So I got and 19 plus 7, and I got 10 plus 7. So
hit with disadvantage.
eight. And 9.
Yeah, you're purely just enraged, and the bloodlust, and your mace just continues to sing to you. It's as if every hit that you make, it almost sort of giggles with glee, and it excites you. You're thrilled.
I'm starting to laugh
Unlike
along with my.
Absolutely.
They're both
Absolutely, and you look maniacal. I mean, you're covered in blood, sweat, and you've got a couple injuries yourself, but you don't seem to notice them. And if anyone was watching you, you would literally be having the best time of your life, barely keeping track of. And actually, roll me a d4 real quick. Barely keeping track of where you're
4.
Okay, you have lost complete track of where your friends are. You are just in the swell of battle. You will still follow along, but you are not caring or paying any attention to how they're doing. That is going to put it to Grognak.
20 and 15.
Those both hit. Roll me some damage. And the 20 was a nap?
That would be nice.
I know, I got more excited. It's like, ooh.
What the fuck? Oh. 11 and 10.
Beautiful.
Minimum.
Yeah, same thing. You're not really paying attention to where Berlin is, but you're at the front of it, and you are loving it. Being at the front, you are getting sort of all the good shots, if you will. You're able to actually swing your axe forward as you guys are creating this forward momentum down the streets. Whereas everybody else is like having to, Berlin is having to walk backwards, which is giving her a bit of a challenge. And Sola and Sable are having to just try to dart in and out and do what they can from the side, which is a bit challenging. As the hours went on and the night went on, and you notice, the soldiers, there's less and less in the streets, but all of a sudden you notice that some flukes, you guys remember the flukes? It's just stupid name, I can't say it seriously. But some flukes also float in. And where the hell did they come from? And you notice that the soldiers kind of look at them curious. You guys kind of side-eyeing them, and they go after the orcs and the goblins and the ogres and the giants and things in the street. And you notice that starting to happen. And you notice as well that there seems to be little things that are blinking in and out, and periodically an ogre here or there will yelp and cry out in pain as the hours tick on. That is going to put it to Sable. Right? Is that just you? Sable.
It's me? I got 4.
You.
Everybody else went?
Hey, you're the
Yeah, your turn.
Oh. Okay.
It just went fast.
I'm gonna do the. I'm still gonna, like, I know you said the HP, but that was like meta. But I'm gonna still look around to see who Sable would think that would be the most injured, and to see if I can survey his party.
Roll for that with advantage.
Okay. What do you want me to roll? Like a perception check or investigation? Or
Just
what?
roll a perception check, whichever one's higher, but just roll. You're just.
That's 18.
rainy jazz. I love me some rainy jazz.
Rainy jazz.
I don't know why. It was like videos pause.
Rainy jazz.
Wait, that's
Yes.
the wrong type of vibe for this.
It's some orcs just.
There's a band in there.
They're fun.
I got an 18.
Okay. Oh, yes, right. Not fighting. So you look around at your party members, and I would say that to you, Grognak and Berlin, while they look rough, they both look like they are having the best time of their lives right now. Neither of them look at all worried about the deep that are in them. And there are many, and they do look injured. However, they're moving fine. Maneuvering completely fine. Sola is looking a little bit rough to you for sure. And she is looking like she is really struggling up with everybody. However, even compared to her wounds, your wounds feel so much more grievous. And if you were to sort of do a mental check, you would realize that you're staggering, you're having a hard time making it to the crowd. And so comparatively, you would probably be in worse shape
Okay.
at this point.
I'm gonna run up to Sola, and I don't care about myself. And then I'm gonna put my hands on Sola and like dodge a couple of things here and there, and then I'm gonna say, Sola, wait! And then I'm gonna heal you for 10 points.
Can I interject real quick? Before you quite get to me, I'm gonna like hiss at you and just say like don't be stupid. I'm not the one who's gonna get you out of here. Focus on yourself before you have a chance to.
Give me a persuasion check. Just kidding.
Is that what you want?
I want to roll a yeah.
Okay, roll the persuasion check.
Alright, here we go.
And you roll whatever check would be opposite of that.
I don't know very good.
No, you're. I would say.
I got a 9.
I don't know what would be opposite of that.
Roll it.
Intimidation. Intimidation.
Just a persuasion check as well because no, I mean.
Okay, I'll roll a persuasion check too. Oh my god!
No.
You got 9?
No, hold on. I got a 24.
Okay, well.
And she's like, no, don't worry about me. Standing, and I'm just like, shut up. You know it.
No, I'm gonna say. What am I gonna say?
No,
just-
you say shut up.
Okay, I didn't move it. So it's like, whatever. Get out of here. Look at me out of here.
I was like, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. You, you focus. Just take it. Take the healing.
Sorry, how many?
Very persuasive.
How many hit points did I get?
You heal for 10.
I like to. I was wanting to picture like Sable walking up and then Sola being like, no, and he's just like, oh, okay. Turns around and comes back, just like slaps her. Lay on hands.
Lay hands. Lay them hands on you. I was like, oh, okay. All right, I get it. I was like, we're in a war, so.
Yes.
And then obviously, clearly, I am. Yes, I'm very hurt, but I don't. At this point, he doesn't matter. He doesn't care about how he is, but he wants to see his friends survive. That's his goal. And then you can tell that on him. Like you can see he's determined. He's just very determined to make sure that you guys are all safe beforehand, and that's what he's like. No, I'm healing you first, and then. Then goes off and tries to continue on with the battle.
I'm just gonna give like a frustrated sigh and just be like, be careful. Just walking away.
Yeah, I'm gonna limp away.
Alright, that's gonna put it to. That's gonna put it to. Oh, that's going to top of the round too. Okay. Alright. That means.
Shit.
Okay. So, Sola and Grognak, you're gonna be the two to take damage.
I have not
Sorry.
once not avoided an attack. Right?
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm not doing it on purpose.
It's fine, I just got healed.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I feel.
They rolled relatively low, but oh goodness. Okay, Sola, you are going to take 9 points of slashing damage.
So, and these are the orcs this time, right?
Mhm.
Okay, I am not using my dodge until.
Okay.
So I keep getting my ass kicked now.
Yeah, you take 9 points of slashing damage. Rognak, you are going to take, wait, what was that? 11 points, so 5 points of slashing. As you guys continue to progress on, that's going to put it back to you, Sola, to how you would like to handle that.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep on trying to stab. Okay.
Overzealous.
So scary. It's 15 or 13 still.
13.
Okay, they both hit then.
Beautiful. Give me some damage.
So 3 for the first one and 6 for the second one. So no.
Beautiful. Yeah, you feeling invigorated, even though you know you're hits. After Sable kind of came and put so much faith in you, and like you're gonna get yourself out of here. You feel excellent, and you start to charge through, sort of renewed vigor, and seeing these flips flapping all around, sort of going and putting their little tendrils out and seeming to spark acid or whatever they're doing to the enemy. It's making you feel like there's a little bit of hope in this dark night as the sun begins to gradually come up in the sky. You can add 1 for yourself there. Okay, that's gonna put it to Berlin.
So I got 2 18s.
Those both hit. One is the damage.
Well,
I'm sorry, I don't know how I got this all the way to here.
That's a new thing.
Yeah.
Tyler got everything in his face.
and 9s.
But he's got all the next.
And 9.
Beautiful. Yeah, you're still just like you rip through. You can add another one there. You rip through. We can do it later too.
Oh, that's it.
You rip through, and your mace is just singing to you. It's like it's moving of its own accord at this point.
Face.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's almost like you just want to do this. And it's almost like you would have to hold it back at this point.
Can I check? So, like, where there's blood everywhere, is my mace still lit up with, like, the...
Yes. If you were to sit down and stare at it, yes. I could say go in the second bow.
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
One second, guys.
Basically, how if you were to do that, they would get a damage on you for their head. Because you have to sit down. Like, or just stand there. But there's hundreds of orcs on it. That's not really an ideal. Okay, that's gonna put it to Grognak, and we are now on AC 15 for the moment.
That's before too. There was secret snacks.
You didn't know that there's a
I didn't know it was a Tupperware.
It's from Halloween. This is fucking one. Beautiful, that needs some damage. Beautiful. Yeah, you are just carving through this like butter. And you can take 2 there. And you are just at the front, maybe roaring with glee at this point.
My soul is so fed up. It was like fucking orcs. Having such a good time.
And that's gonna put it to Sable.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get back into the fight. Keep trying to slash. Huh.
Go for it. Roll me some hits.
What is that? That's a 17.
That hits.
Ah, and that's a 9. The one
That one.
yeah, that one doesn't hit. Okay.
You have a good inspiration. Cough, cough, hint, hint.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I got a 9 points of slashing damage.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You
I'm still very weak, obviously. If it's very obvious that I'm not doing too great, I'm kind of falling behind a little bit. I'm taking the scragglers out from what these guys are doing, both Berlin and Grognak, and even like, even the ones that Sola has touched. It's very difficult.
Yeah, you are struggling to keep up. However, with that, you do still hold your own in this fight. You're gonna have another one there, but you are able to still fell your foes. However, you are probably darting after the smaller ones, maybe the ones that have already taken a good hit. in your weakened state. And that is going to. Oh, right. They are going to hit on Berlin only. Berlin, you are going to take 12 points of slashing damage. As you guys continue to push through, and at this point, you might be paying less and less attention, and being less and less careful. And as you guys continue on, hours passing by, day comes, and it breaks over the horizon, granting you some relief. Now that the dark is gone, it's difficult to see, and even to see who is friend or foe, with the city being so bleak. And now that the sun is coming up, everybody feels a little bit more renewed, and the forces that were so bleak in the night, who were struggling to keep up and survive, they're rallied on by your passing, as well as the sun coming up over the horizon. And Crow continues as he fights, at this point looking very well. He's very battle-hardened. This is not something that's new to him. And he continues to cry out as he moves forward periodically. Onward, Alynthi! Rid this once shining city of these foul demons. We will win this day! And he cries that out, and everybody that can get erupting cheer. And you hear pockets throughout the city as he continues to call out as the sun comes out. And occasionally, as you guys begin to push down the streets, you do notice that a very large form, in addition to the aircocker, in addition to the floats that have now kind of gone into the shadows out of the sunlight, in addition to the little wing beats that you're hearing above that are flashes of color that are darting in and out, in addition to all of that, you begin to hear a bit of a giggling, and and a very low, like, gross giggling. I don't know how to so funny. I hate gross giggling. But you guys hear skittering. You hear kind of almost like a slapping noise at times of multiple lights. And you see a large shadow form sort of periodically as you guys are fighting, maybe over top of that narrow alleyway that you guys through. You see you're say. So sorry. But you see, for you, Sola, you recognize this group. This is Sprinkles the Clown.
She is so done. She's the second that she could get out of here.
But you do see that he occasionally plucks up an orc, or plucks up a goblin, and he darts back out just as quickly like a spider darting out of its web onto its web to grab something. And he darts back away, giggling all the while. You hear the screams, and you can't help but feel sorry for the poor sap that got pulled up by Sprinkles the Clown. And periodically he'll kind of whirl over top of you, and you'll see the bright flashes of color, and you see soldiers charge in and then get quelled by the hundreds. And the war, it's very hard to tell at this point who is winning and who is losing. It's almost impossible. Your numbers by far less. However, it seems to be that with these new sort of allies coming into play, and occasionally Kipora darts in. Faster, men, we mustn't allow more to enter the city quickly now. And boulders and magics and things hurl from his hands every time he's down. And he'll kind of swoop in just to check on your progress, check on Pro to give updates of this is where he was last spotted, he's working his way up here, this lost this gate, that bridge has fallen over, their citizens trapped here, and he's giving updates, and Crow is barking orders. However, you guys are the main focus mission at this point, like you said, to cut the head off the snake. And at one point, as you guys work your way through, the morning continues on. It's day at this point again. And you guys see Brandy and Benjamin. You see them hold with a large rope. They're managing to sort of trip an ogre. And little old Granny, who looks quite frail, she's looking like she is very determined to do this. She's using leverage and physics. She's and Jeff the llama, and Mo dart in, and they're doing sort of little nip attacks, little stab attacks, and gradually, with enough time, as you're fighting and you're sort of working your way down, you notice that taking, despite what seems to be a very uphill battle, if you will. And as that darkest night wore on, turning to day, you see that the strength in your numbers, while there's few numbers, everyone's feeling very relieved by the sunshine coming in. And I'm going to put it to who went last. I know I talked forever just now.
Was it
No,
Sola?
you did the. No, the bad guys went. They hit us, and then that was
Yes,
the
okay,
last.
so it is you.
Oh, okay.
It's up to you.
Oh, we're still in the same initiative.
Yes.
Okay.
You're almost out of it, but yes.
Okay. All right. Poor Sola. She's just not having a good time.
Addition of sprinkles.
Yeah, and there's sprinkles here now, and her two orc friends are like, and like dying, and she's just like, what have I got myself into?
Night.
Yeah, this is just like, I just can't do good. Very frustrating. 19 and 6.
Oh, only some damage.
Hopefully this will be like rage damage, which is just angry. I got a 4 for the first one, and just a 3 for 7.
Beautiful. That was exactly what you needed, 7. And you spurred on by seeing Sprinkles the Clown and realizing his presence and realizing you do not want him because he may seem like your ally now. What is he gonna do after all is said and done? And you continue, and you're doing your absolute best to stick close to your friends, and you're doing an excellent job of keeping up. And with that, we're gonna move from the waves. So I'll just get everybody's hit points right now.
22.
25.
20?
14.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. Okay, so this next section, how we're gonna do this is and everybody's kills. So now this is purely for your own enjoyment. But essentially, Sable, you got about 40 kills, give or take. Sola, you did about the same, 40 kills. Berlin, you would have gotten about 70, and Grognak, my calculation, you got about 90. So just for your own fun. And if I got it wrong, you can add on whatever.
Not coming.
It's just for your own.
You got like 2 in a row, yeah.
Okay. So the next portion of this, you guys are gonna have to track your exhaustion at this point.
Oh gosh.
So just write down somewhere for me exhaustion, and you can just mark it by 1 or 2 ticks.
Okay.
Like 1 tick for one. So I'll tell you as you go on. But so the first level of exhaustion is you're gonna have disadvantage on any and all ability checks. And what we're gonna do now is instead of doing the waves, switch to con saving throws. So for this next portion, you're gonna literally just roll the con saves in a row.
So we have 1 level of exhaustion or 2? What is it?
No, you don't yet.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, you don't yet. But you will start to take exhaustion at this point if you fail your con saves.
Oh.
So, and so how it's gonna work is I'm gonna have you roll con saves. I do need to know. I don't want to know if you made it or not. I want to know specifically what number you. Okay. And then, and this is just to see sort of how you're holding up as the hours are pressing on. And it's literally been over a day now. We're fighting.
And I'm not in rage anymore. Correct? Or
No,
I-
you would read it more. Okay.
Now you gave me this good luck stone, and it gives me a +1 to saving throws. Would I include that?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Some good looks.
Yeah, I got a good look stone.
Yeah, and this day now, again, goes into a dark night. And again, those flukes, numerous, start to fill the city again. And you recognize them from the time that we went down and you met them there. And you were quite friendly with them, and that allowed, well, I guess you guys wouldn't remember, but Sable and Berlin would remember them. And that they were relatively very peaceful. So seeing them coming out in such numbers and actively attacking, and knowing not to attack friendly, it seems, is very interesting. You do manage to pick up that the little darts of color that you're seeing in the wings and the lithe bodies, those are fairy dragons. They're fewer in number, much, much, much fewer. You would estimate that in the hundreds of flukes that there are, there's probably only like 10 in this whole city, because you're only seeing them maybe once an hour. You're seeing a fairy dragon here and then a fairy dragon there. So their numbers are quite low, but you are seeing them darting in and out. And maybe even at one point a familiar fairy dragon sort of darts into your view, and she flashes in front of you. And you see the beautiful blues of Mr. Vid, who you know, whose eggs that you brought back to her, and then she darts away. And it's as if she was imparting a smile to you as she darts off into the, and an excitement at seeing you guys again. And as you guys continue to fight, you're getting more tired and you're and you're struggling to stand. And that never-ending sea of orc continues to wash over you all. None of you could possibly say at this point how long this battle has raged. Minutes feel like hours, and hours feel like days, as that exhaustion is just dragging on you. The bodies of your foes pile up, creating a slippery, bloodied mass. Deadly for 1 foot, placed wrong. That 1 foot placed wrong could mean the difference between your neck and theirs. You fight on, arms ache from the strain, eyes burn, smoke, ash, and rubble stings, adding to the sweat that's accumulating. Your feet slip narrowly, missing the blade arcing through your neck. The bolt of an enemy crossbow blasts the wall behind you. The near misses pile on, much like the bodies beneath you. How long has it been? Night turned to day, and day is beginning to turn to night. No, that couldn't possibly be. As you push forward, onward and upward to the castle, to Grimfang, for some to vengeance, for some to freedom, for one to conquer the great city and her king. And as you guys continue to fight on it does start to turn to night once more. You notice that a rousing cheer begins to come up from the outer skirts of the city. First at distance, you just begin to hear this chant and this cheer. And hours pass by, and then you begin to see Gnome Light joining the fight. Fresh-faced and determined. And you can plainly see faces that you recognize, faces from Glimmerglad have joined the fight. Some faces that you recognize, and many more you don't. But you gather that the outlying towns have arrived. And occasionally a small flying form. Sorry, I wrote it all out of order. Mr. Vig just continues to pop into that. And street after street blurs as you guys press on, passion and hope renewed, but your strength beginning to wane. And at this point, you're even seeing, as the nighttime pushes on, and it's dark and it's hard to see at this point, and even the newcomers are tired, you do see the odd Myconan, which you recognize, the mushroom men. Very, just like the fairy dragons, very few and far between, but you do sort of dart and maybe run past, leaving a trail of spores behind them as they go, which leaves some of the orcs looking a little more stupid and unable to sort of focus, and making them a little bit easier for the other gnomes to go behind and kill. And they seem to have set up this strategy for dealing with this. You guys roll me all a constant.
Okay, question
Yes.
is where is everybody at in terms of distance away from me?
You guys would all be pretty tightly knit.
If that's being said, if they're in 10 feet of me, you get +5 to your saving throw.
27.
Are we all within 10 feet?
Yeah. Why not? Go for it.
So we're adding 5 to it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
28.
Yeah, I still didn't do very good. 13?
Well, she hasn't slept in days.
Well, 14. I forgot about my +1.
You got 28.
Yeah.
Okay, you can use as many hit dice as you want to heal up. You are just safe. What did you roll? 27. You can use as many hit dice as you want that you have. So you always have X amount of hit dice.
Okay.
What did you roll, Sable?
22.
Beautiful. Same for you. You can use as many hit
Oh.
dice.
And we have 8 now and not 7.
Oh.
And Crow failed. He's gonna take 4 times the damage.
Jeez.
He didn't take damage this whole time, but now he's 48s and 46s. So he's gonna not be a fun time.
What the hell's my hit dice? I don't remember. Oh, there it is.
So we're gonna take 56 points of damage.
Oh my gosh.
You rolled a 1. And so far he's been looking pretty good, but obviously keeping up and barking orders and trying to manage it has taken its toll on him.
You can only use your hit dice during a short rest.
That's overriding that.
Well, I'm just wondering.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But because it's over days and nights, I imagine that at times do maybe a doorway here and take a little bit of someone else watches as the war sort of in pockets in the town. It's not sort of as overwhelming. That's kind of how I'm playing my head. So I know you don't get to use your hit dice, but you're safe. You're just gonna keep it down. Because Pro took 56 points. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the
I
bathroom real quick.
Yeah, we can take a break.
I even have like, if I die of my death speech.
Yeah, please remind me because I might be. I'm gonna be able to.
Yeah,
But if you guys do die, I want to make sure that you tell me how you want to die. So you tell me how you want to go up, or you can want, and you guys can. Everybody's gonna tell me how they react, and then after that you'll go to the rest of the presentation. Or what's your health at, Granda?
71.
Beautiful.
I think I'm
I'm okay.
go for this. I still have my Supreme going. What are the tools used for? Like when I created my character, there was like dice sets, patch of cards, and things
You
like
can
that.
so you can like extreme if you want.
Mhm.
You can make it like super. Like you can make this game so hard that like you have to drink
Mhm.
essentially
Mhm.
to make sure you're eating drink all 9 yards. I think it's the same thing. Like anything that you want to do. Like so dice. If you have dice set, then you could like potentially play dice games with
Mhm.
people.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know specifically about
That's the
but I
only
know
thing
that
that I
it's
can
like
imagine.
yeah,
Yes.
that's like you could then persuade your DM to let you to do sorry, I'm just thinking. You could probably persuade your DM to be like, hey, I want to make money betting people on the dice game and then dice. I'm not exactly sure. I've never watched a campaign that's that like literal. It just doesn't interest me that much. But they're like I do actually like it kind of very tactical. But if it's DM, it doesn't interest me. Berlin, what's your HP at now?
49.
You just need to check stables. see this.
I just thought the
Hi, Sigil.
Hi, back.
What's your HP here?
After I used 5 of my hit dice, I'm at 40 now.
Beautiful. Okay. Alright. Everybody roll me another Constitution saving.
That's so come on. You're gonna die if you're not careful.
Oh shit!
Oh, fuck.
Do we get +5 still?
If you're near me,
Hope so.
Oh,
We all go pretty low.
I don't know. Okay, 6, 11. I have 12.
Okay. 2 seconds.
I keep getting so close.
Yeah. I rolled a 1, but I only got 12.
Why did we end up sitting like this today?
Well, I sit here because I thought that he was to be on the end, but he just sat.
It's like, no, this.
You're like, great, now you're talking about
Yeah.
What did you roll, Sola?
15.
Okay, you're safe again.
Oh.
Berlin?
I got 11.
Okay, you're gonna take 1 point of exhaustion. So you're now gonna have disadvantage on ability checks. You can still have the +5, but you're gonna have. I think that. Oh no, just on ability checks,
Okay.
not saving. Got that roll. Sable, what did you roll?
I got a 7.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 1.
You're gonna take 1 point of the exhaustion, but you're also gonna take damage. You're gonna take on one of them, you're gonna take 9 points of slashing. On the other one, you're gonna take 12 points of slashing. And then 1 point of exhaustion. It was up to Okay. So... So is also going to take some damage again. Shit. Crow is gonna die.
Oh no.
No, this is a lot of damage. He's gonna take.
Is Crow within 10 feet of me?
I guess he would be, but he's still rolled enough that he's not. Yeah, Crow is now looking rough. For the first time tonight, you've seen him sort of throughout this journey that you guys have done. You see him starting to falter and struggle, and he's looking like he's sort of wavering and having a hard time standing up and keeping up with you guys. But he continues to yell and rally the troops and continues to press forward. Everybody roll me another round of Constitution saving throw.
Wow.
Oh, not 20.
That's funny.
Wait! Oh no! Oh, I got a national 22! Let's go!
I just got 15 again. So I'm still mad.
You guys can use hit dice again if you have any left. You can use your hit dice.
Oh god.
Sola's never gonna heal.
Poor Sola.
She's so angry and tired.
Maybe just for fun, just because I'm.
Are we still suffering one level of?
Yes, you will continue to suffer that little exhaustion. Yep. And okay.
Is that a harmonica? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Some.
No, I was like, that's either a vape or a harmonica. I can't tell.
Okay. Roll me another.
Constitution.
Yeah.
And then you got +5.
Yes!
Yep.
18.
No!
Plus 11. 14.
Whatever.
You're safe from that. What did you get, Sola?
25.
You used it.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you can use hit dice.
I have to look it up.
Sable, what did you?
I got a 7 again, another natural 1.
Okay, so you're gonna take another point of exhaustion. So you now have 2 exhaustion, and you're also gonna take some more damage.
Where do I look for that? Does anyone know? I've never done this.
The hit dice? If you go to your short rest, it'll tell you, like, just hit it, don't hit the button, but you can hit it and it says that you have your hit dice. It'll say on the bottom.
Where do I go for that?
On the top? I don't know. It's usually on the top for me. It has a little campfire on there. It says short rest and long rest.
Okay. Okay, and then I click it?
Yeah, click it, but then it should say, like, what kind of dice you have. Does it say that?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so
So
it's
I
that dice plus whatever number you have for your deal.
Okay, okay. D E.
I'm hyperventilating.
Okay, I'm only gonna do that for now.
Stable. As you stumble along, you're getting more tired. You've given everything you've got to your friends to keep them going through this storm and this mass, and you start to sort of blink wearily as you take one hit after the other, and you're having a hard time even just trying to dodge out of the way. And you fall, and you're gonna start rolling death saves.
What?
You fall.
What did you roll for your damage?
It was over what you had left for hit points. So
How do you know that?
you had 19 left.
No, I healed back up.
Yeah, you had 40, and then you took damage the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, but then I saved for another natural 20, and then I used my 3 remaining hit points. So I'm back at 38.
Oh, okay. So you took 19 points of damage.
Okay. I'm not done yet.
Okay. Okay, not done yet. Okay, what are you at now?
19! No, but I'm getting there. My speed is now halved. I'm going slow. I'm slowing down.
Sable's stumbling along behind you guys and looks like he's having harder and harder times even lifting the sword off with you guys. And as you guys round the corner and you guys begin to get sort of closer and closer to the castle, and you see it's been nearly 2 whole days of war, and you see the staircase just ahead of you, but at the foot of it you all see a very large hill giant sitting at the bottom.
Maybe I should be more of my hit this.
Everybody just quickly roll me initiative.
Fucking my dice. That was so stupid. It was gonna land on a 17, but then it went to the 3. So I hate this dice right now.
15.
Sola?
13.
Okay. Berlin?
7.
Okay. Sable?
3.
So first up is going to be Grognak, then Sola, then Berlin, then Pro, and then Sable, and then the Giant. So you guys got lucky. So, yeah, you guys approach and you see this large giant that's obviously steps, to sort of discourage anyone, not any kind of loudly stumbles up, and he looks sort of cleary-eyed. He's obviously been allowed to be left with this. Roll for me, Drogneck, for an attack. His AC is only 13.
Okay.
Please.
It's scary. Overzealous.
I got a 13. 9, 6.
Hit one. Well, that's something to do, so.
Um, 6. Oh no, I am 8, 6, 12, 16 total.
Probably feeling quite frustrated. You want to put some flavor on that? Or...
Well, yeah. So I'm just super tired now. I don't have any rage left, and I can't enter rage anymore. So I'm just like, just everything that I have, much damage as I can, but I'm pretty futile.
You said that was 12 or 16?
16.
Yeah, and you kind of rouse him and you sort of now ready.
He was sleeping?
He was clear-eyed. He was like kind of waking
I
up.
was gonna say, I could get around that.
That is gonna put it to you, Sola.
Okay, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good now. I think probably just seeing how close I am to the castle, I'm salivating at the thought of like almost being there, being able to finally end this. Then we'll see. Okay, I'll do my 2-weapon fighting. It's 13? Oh yeah, 14 and 10. I know, I'm just like, I'm not going to check my little picks.
He's a big fat man.
I got 7.
Disembowel him!
Yeah, you run up and maybe like just like a little one stab him in the You do, you run up and you stab him. It is wilder than him, that's for sure.
I don't know if it matters, but I do. Much of the
I don't think it'll really matter for him. Hold up the wrong card. Oh no, I didn't. That's right now. No, it won't matter for him. Yeah, you run up. You guys are all feeling tired, frustrated. Here are the steps to the castle. Go up. Berlin, go ahead. See all your friends dart in and
Okay,
start attacking.
so now do I get the +1 and all the things, or is it just the thing? Okay.
What?
So I got a.
She got some little giant
It's not like I'm trying to battle.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was just like, there's no way you didn't just give her a giant sleep.
Okay, 15 + 7 + 1. Whatever. Wait, what's the AC?
Yeah, 13.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I thought you were
hit.
rolling damage or something.
No, like, you're like, okay.
Keep
They
going.
both hit.
Beautiful. Roll me some damage.
Okay.
I was just like, keep going. I keep telling you your number. My stomach's like eating at some. Sorry, that's so.
Yeah, I ate breakfast
Like-
this morning, and then I forgot to have lunch. I was so busy. Steak.
Sandwich and all like.
This to me a lot because hey, wait. So it says when you hit a giant with it, the giant takes an extra 2d6 damage. Is that both hits get extra 2d6?
Yeah.
Okay, so 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I can't remember what the first number was. 11 plus 20, so 32. And you have to hit. The giant has to make a
Right.
strength saving throw.
Yes.
Or else.
Just or else.
So,
Okay, so he is prone.
yeah, you run up frustrated. That rock
Get out of
grill
my
thing
way.
is like right there in your head. Get out of my wings, giant. And you deal some devastating. He's not down for the count, but he is unable. And that's gonna put it to Crow.
Maybe he's just like so big and dumb that his brain can't cope for a second. He's just like, what?
I'm also gonna say that like Sola is gonna roll her eyes dramatically because she like ran up, stabbed him, and was like, "Okay, this is tough." And well, fine. All right. So
Why am I?
yeah, I don't know why. I'm party.
Holy! Oh my god! I just thought of something really brutal. Oh my god!
And Crow is gonna run up, frustrated, injured, looking really weak and upset, and just so done with this mess and concerned about his older.
Okay, sorry. I thought it was in the music. I was like, why is there birds in the music?
Are the quail in my backyard? Is that what you're saying?
It sounded like geese flying overhead. I thought it was. Yeah. Okay.
We have a lot of quail in our backyard, so
Quail, they're so cute.
they're very cute. Scrunch also thinks.
I'm sure she does.
And Crow runs up, and he does a devastating blow, not completely ending the giant. Poor thing is just laying here at this point. And he runs in with his sword, almost like he just needs to take sort of vengeance for all the hits that he took, and for the day that he had. And he just starts to hack into this thing. So,
Yeah.
well, it's not your turn. Sorry.
All right.
Never picked you guys up. Names.
All right. Can I make it?
it?
Can I make it to the giant? His giant's prone, right?
Yeah.
Can I go and make it to his head on the ground?
Go for it.
And I'm going to take the immovable rod and shove it in his mouth and click it.
Oh.
That's the weirdest thing you could possibly do. And it works.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take it, and I have this little like fancy rod, and I'm gonna like shove it, like I'm gonna shove it like up and down this way to where it's like well, yeah, I'm trying to shove it. I'm just gonna shove it in his mouth. It's whatever I can and fit it. Just click it to like hopefully he gets pinned down.
Yeah. Yeah. You when they're prone, they're still conscious, right? I'm pretty sure they.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's just on the ground.
And you hear like a groan, of pain, as much noise as could possibly escape him at this moment. As the rod with a swing, and it just like locks into place and shoves his head to the ground, and his cheek is just completely stuck and locked to the ground. And you see him kind of like struggle as much as he can, and he is not going anywhere. He's unable to move anywhere from that position that he's in.
Cool. That's my action. Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Yeah. Grognak, it's back to you if you want to do something about it.
So, what does the immovable?
It locks into place, basically.
Yeah,
It
so
can't
the
be moved.
immovable rod can hold up to 8,000 pounds of weight. More movement causes the rod to deactivate and fall. A creature can use an action to make a DC 30 strength check to move the fixed rod up to 10 feet on a success.
Okay, and so is the giant considered to be in some type of condition?
Well, he was already prone.
I'm just trying to make it so he can't get back up.
Yeah, he's kind of
He's restrained.
almost.
He would be restrained and foam. Let me put it this way: if you guys don't finish him, I'm just as a DM, he's gonna die.
So
No
what,
one's gonna survive this. It's just starts to
what's the setting like? What?
What are
Are
you
we on?
planning?
What's going on?
Are we on a bridge?
No, you're
It's stairs, right?
the city is there. Like that one picture that I saw off the internet.
Yeah.
Scotland. You guys are kind of like wherever the big staircase would be that winds up. You guys are kind of off the main road at the base of it.
Mm-hmm.
And this hill giant is now sort of doubled over, partially blocking the steps, but there's more than enough room for you guys to see.
Okay, so essentially, I'm wondering if there's like a kind of like right next to those stairs, or what's the ground look like?
Well, this whole city is canals.
Mm-hmm.
I would say there's not a moat right there, but there would be one close by. The time you're moving things, it would be probably at least 30 feet away.
There looks like there's a fountain.
That's even up there yet.
Oh, it's yeah. Oh yeah.
And that's all on like a really thin scale.
Can we get
I'm just-
around the hill giant?
Please, you can get away. Is that what you're worried about? You can get
No.
upstairs.
No, I had a.
You want to do something super quick.
No,
It's just you time. You're gonna make me hard. But you can get around.
Oh.
It's just kind of like doing like the worm.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go and grapple him. Gonna go. Okay, so that's the thing. Wait. Hold on. Okay, so that's the other thing I forgot to look at. Sizes. So I'm considered one. The hill giant is huge
It's a sorry.
It's giant.
It's a where's my card?
because I'm considered one size larger, and I can grapple up to one.
Your size is medium.
My size is large. I'm considered one size larger.
Then you actually are.
Yeah, with powerful build.
Because he's a huge. So does it go small, medium, large, huge?
I don't know. I think it was small, medium, large, huge, giant, monstrosity or something.
Well,
like that.
he's already prone and restrained. So what's the?
Wait, so
So
he's
you
not a
can't-
giant.
Because
Just fun. Project is
If he's not giant, then I can't use this.
he is a giant.
No, giants are considered huge for their size. Like the size chart goes from medium, large.
Hill giants are
Huge.
the smallest of them,
Okay.
but and I had other giants on my. I literally which giant it would be.
so then
You can grapple him.
okay, so I'm grappling the giant.
It's confused.
Really pretending.
But he's
Dragging him. Okay, so how
need a straight check of 30 to move him with.
how far away
Yeah.
is the drop off?
I'll say 30 feet.
Okay. Okay. So can I click the thing, or do I have to get somebody else to
Roll
click
the
it?
Strength.
No. Okay. So
Was it
I'm holding on to
DC-30?
him.
No, he can click the like
Well.
if he wants to click the button, he has to just go and get it. It is in the mouth of the giant.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of like.
You have to use your action though to push the button.
Okay. Okay. So I'm holding onto the giant's legs, and I'm gonna call out to press the fucking button.
Why?
I have
Yeah.
a plan. Come on.
He's trapped right now. We could just go.
Okay. Fine. And then I guess we all go past.
Okay.
Do you want your rod or not? Are we?
No.
Wait.
Can I
what?
hit him one more time?
We can still
Okay,
hit him
well,
on the ground.
It's Soul I can hit him one more time.
No, I ain't going up those stairs.
Object is getting. Soul is on the move.
Yeah.
Shirley, would you
I
like
would like to hit him.
I'm just gonna say that I gave Nick like a withering look, like, what are you doing?
What?
And I'm just like, I'm leaving.
I don't know what you're doing either.
No contest.
So I got a 16.
I get
Okay, the other one doesn't hit.
roll me some damage. And
Did
he
you
can
roll with
actually
advantage?
Oh yeah, roll.
Roll with advantage.
advantage.
Because he's prone.
Okay, that didn't do anything. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, actually, no. One of them hits now.
Okay, both of them hit. Damage.
Okay.
Oh, so damage.
Uh,
He's just getting torn. He just woke up, brought it, stepped
Holding onto his leg.
He's got a rod in his mouth. It's like a tooth. Imagine it's like a toothpick, but it's like, you know, like stuck vertical. That's what I imagine.
I thought you said vertical because.
Oh, I don't know, whatever. It just, it clicks, it stays in place wherever it
Well,
is.
the scenario seems wrong at this point.
Hit him in the mouth and push it up against the rod.
for one of the for damage for one of my hits, and then 8, 9, 11, 12, 13 for the other ones.
With it's just such a weird situation. Just shove the rod in his face and then you're hunting.
Okay.
And can I be hitting him in the face?
Sure.
You just finish slapping him.
Hit him in the chin.
I'm hitting him with my mace. Yeah, I'm hitting.
Okay.
Well, I want to hit his nose, like mostly. I don't know why.
Well, I think
That just sounded a good
Just trying to have a good day at work.
He's kind of Poor guy, it's just his day job.
No, don't make him, don't humanize him. This is making me feel bad. Oh god, that's so funny. Oh my god. I think we broke the DM.
This means we won D&D.
Oh my god.
your big just falls dead.
Heart attack. He's dead.
He didn't die to the thing, he just had a heart attack.
Poor guy.
Completely random.
So violently. You guys ran over and did all this stuff too.
Is he dead yet?
Dead.
Is he-
Is he dead
Alright,
yet?
can I investigate money? See if I can do anything?
Just like,
Stop! No, I was still okay. I got an at 20.
You wasted a nat 20! Oh my god.
With my dice, I'm so annoyed.
was it multiple die?
Okay. You are gonna find. What would you find on it? I mean,
You find the immovable rod.
yeah, you find this rod that you don't know. And if you want a photo painting of his wife.
No! He said a wife. No.
Like job contract.
It said he was supposed to retire tomorrow.
Life, all he had to do is this final job.
Yeah, yeah.
No. You find 50 gold pieces. And just nothing else, really. Hill giants are very important.
Okay, are we taking the immovable rod with us? Who's taking that?
You can
I
take
can
it
take
now.
it. I'll
You could
it.
take it. I left it,
Okay.
yeah. I'm slowly making my way up the stairs.
Hurry up.
I'm hurrying as best I can.
And you guys, yeah, you do. Why didn't you use the stop again? Please don't feel like that.
Smooth jazz time. It's smooth jazz time.
Problematic with everything that. What? Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
I think it's just been another. We just went through it again.
Yeah.
It's been another hour.
It's an hour. Yeah, it's an
We
hour.
are gonna switch it soon, but I just have to.
It's smooth jazz time.
Yeah. We get to group bang, we romance him.
No!
I
No!
just think a lot about you. Okay.
It's quite admirable. Oh my god, that's so funny. So did you take the rod then, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay.
Our next order.
He was walking away and then saw me try it and
He was like,
oh.
You still hugging his leg, like you were killing him. That's the part that's so funny to me.
He's like, nice, I did it. I did it.
Oh, dang it. You guys violated him in so many ways.
literally all I did was like freaking ran.
What's that? What's that?
You laughed this.
Mental images. Okay. This is like the most furry fights. Clearly, I mean, everybody. Roll me a constitution.
Woo!
We're getting
Ugh! Oh shit!
That makes you feel better.
Guys, I'm not looking too great.
No.
Give me 1 second.
We still have the +5.
If you're near me, yeah.
I'm dying. Okay, but do I get a +5?
Also very grown back.
I'm still conscious, so yes.
Okay.
Oh well, hold on. Maybe not.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. In my mind, I'm not.
All right. Oh, whoops.
These dice suck. You know what's dumb? I don't get my own +5.
You don't get your own. That's
Oh
fine.
no.
Understand that.
19.
Okay, so if you had the hit dice to use it to do so,
16.
same thing.
23.
Same thing. Damn, Sable's just coming clutch for you guys. Sable? what-
9!
I think I'm too far from Sable. Because I'm like further from the staircase.
I
But I
started
still got 16.
I started walking up, but I don't know if I'm pretty slow, so.
It's okay, I still
And
survived.
you're gonna take more point of exhaustion, Sable. So you're gonna get disadvantage on attack and saving throws. And you're gonna take some damage here. Okay. Sable, you're gonna take 25 points of damage.
I'm down.
And as you guys start to make your way up the stairs, I imagine a couple hours have now passed, and you're still fighting your way up the steps. Don't get me wrong. And after what's been now 2 full days for sure, day and night, you ascend that steep staircase slowly. The polished white stone seems slick now as you continue to fight upwards. Your legs no longer feel heavy. At this point, the shock and the pain of your injuries and just the utter exhaustion, it's as if they feel like they no longer exist. And you're just trapped in your own minds as you continue to push on. Is this all just a gruesome, bloody nightmare? Is Sable... Wow. After you just saw Sable drop, is he okay? What just happened? Did I really kill so many? When was my last meal? God, I'm so hungry. Countless thoughts rage. Their own battle inside you. Reaching the castle is pure agony. And for some of you, death in its mercies seems to have no mercy for you. And you finally breach the castle courtyard as this is all not making sense. But as Sable collapses at the top, but the rest of you have a brief reprieve. Sable, you can start rolling death saves for me.
Okay, do
And we'll
Can we do anything for him?
you want one?
What?
Yeah, roll me one.
Okay.
Yeah, you would all see him drop, and because we're not in battle, and the way where you guys just came to is actually a bit of quiet, you would physically see him drop in front of you.
Okay, can I run to him?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna run to him and drop down next to him, but I don't know what I can do. I don't have any, like, medicine.
You can do a medicine check anyway, I think.
That's to stabilize, right?
Okay, I'll do a medicine check.
I'm so bad, I can never. I think as long as you stabilize him, he does roll all three of them.
Well,
Yeah, you can stabilize, but they'll still be at 0 or
They'll
hit
go up to
points.
1.
Can I do medicine check on
I got a nat 1. I'm just like, oh god, what do I do?
No.
you have disadvantage because I'm
Just like,
one.
thank
It is an ability check, yeah.
I mean, I get a +1, so I got a 2. But kind of, no.
So I got a 7.
Sable, what did you roll?
I roll-
Unless you want to keep it secret, you can.
Can I keep it secret?
Yeah, you can text it to me if you want,
Okay.
or you can just tell me one way or the other. It'll be a surprise for me. Or just don't send it in the Discord. Send
No,
it
no,
in-
yeah. I'll send it to you personally. I'll send it to your Facebook, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right out
Just
the
let me
wall.
know.
Okay.
Just let me know when you want me to do another one.
I got it.
Can I investigate Sable's body for potions?
Wait, you're not doing a medicine check. You're just gonna look for stuff.
Well, I mean,
I think
okay. I'm trying to see if he has that I can use. Please. Medicine.
Let me know when you want me to do another one.
Probably try to do a check.
Oh wait, with medicine, 8.
No, like, hastily get to my feet and, like, look around, like, I can go get help, I can run, I can go find help.
Okay.
What do we do?
Sable, roll me another one
Okay.
as you guys failed your first medicine checks. As your hands are quivering, you're trying to staunch the. Right now there's no orcs, there's no Edmund. But the panic of this moment is setting in so much harder.
Crow is there, right? I'm gonna, like, whip around at him, like, don't you have a potion or something for him?
He stumbles over and he tries the same thing. Do you wanna take over in a sec here, Pim?
Yeah.
He tries the same thing. He's trying to staunch the bleeding and panicking. It's like I don't have any. I don't have anything. And Crow himself is looking weak. I don't know how he's even. Like, he's bloody. He's beaten. One of his ears is like full on gone. You don't know when that happened. And he just goes over and he's doing his best, but he himself is on the verge of fall.
I'm gonna say that, like, if Sola has, like, no sympathy for him, and I just shout at him, like, if he dies, his blood is on your hand. This.
Who's
What happens if Sable just gets a potion?
who's
That
near my
doesn't-
body?
Not everybody. Everybody's around you.
Yeah, I'm standing over.
Everybody?
Yeah.
Is there somebody like who's like? Is there anybody like nailed down by me?
I think everybody's kind of
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
Okay. I'm gonna reach out and grab someone's hand. I don't know whose it is. It's like, and I'm gonna say, I'm not down yet. I still got some fight in me. Yeah. And I saved.
You say?
Oh,
Yeah.
Preparing
Yeah.
for the death
So
speech.
now you're back at 1 hit point, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so whoever's hand you think would be most fit, maybe Berlin's, but we're kind of a closer friend.
Max like it
Yeah, I was gonna say I grab someone's. I don't know who it is at this point. I'm just like,
And with relief, Sable sort of like coughs up a little bit of blood and sort of is able to sit up a little bit, but he looks rough. He
I'm
looks
very
rough. And Crow kind of sits down beside you with relief. Well, if we can move you, there's a little gate house here, or guard house here, and we might be able to catch a quick reprieve from all of this. And he looks at you, and he's going to attempt to lift you in his weakened state.
Can I help?
So
That was scary.
I was terrified.
Oh my god, I was so scared.
What did you roll?
5.
It's okay.
Wait. Yeah, 5.
So, even in his weakened state, I haven't rolled just that opening still. And he kind of stumbles to his feet. He kind of looks over at you, Sola, not responding to the comment you made, but he looks very serious and sort of grave about it. Like, he understands the weight of this.
Yeah.
And he gingerly picks up Sable as delicately as he can in his state and in Sable's state, and he kind of lifts him up, and begins a slow, very slow march towards the guardhouse that's right there. And I'm assuming you guys all follow. As you guys make it to this little guardhouse, you can see, just from looking at it, the door, everything's been blasted open, and it's very clear that, just from glancing, that it doesn't appear like anybody's in. Nobody's been in here. In a couple, probably a day or two since the war started, they probably reached through it very quickly. And you guys all sort of enter the door, slink in, and he immediately sort of places Sable down on the floor, and he sort of sets down against a wall and rests his head back, and just seems like he's just full on ready to just go and have a nap.
Okay. I'm gonna like lean against the door frame, just kind of looking out, standing guard. Arms crossed, fuming, very angry.
If anyone has hit dice to use, you can use them now, because you are going to be taking a short rest. So Pro is going to use one of hit dice.
I used up all my hit dice. But I got this left. Haha! I am going to use 5 healing points from my lay on hands.
Beautiful. Go for it.
I'm still looking very bad, but that's all I have.
Well,
and then, oh no, you need a loan to get rid of.
Yeah.
Exhausted. Yeah, to get rid of exhausted too, right?
Brillin's gonna go over to wherever Sable is. Here, do you want one of my potions? I have 2 potions of greater healing. If you want one.
That'd be good.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. I don't know how much.
Okay, you said greater healing?
Yeah.
You guys do, you take a minute to eat if there's any rations that you still have in your pockets. Now that for the first time in forever, in hours, in days, that you've been able to even sit down and eat, and you have a chance to eat. You have rations in there, and you all sit and you sort of share this moment where you share your meager rations and what you have. And after what seems like only minutes, but it's definitely been a couple hours, you've each had time to have a nap, have a little bit of a breather, have a break. And suddenly Crow jolts awake with some obvious noise coming from the throne room as you hear sort of yelling, screaming, fighting, and he just pushes himself up. Well, back at it again. And he looks better. He looks much more, he looks good for the wearer and ready to fight again. And he heaves himself up and looks at Sable. You look like you're feeling better, lad. I don't know his accent.
No. But I can still fight. Actually, I don't know. I'm very... I'm gonna get up and just Yeah, I'm gonna. That's what I tell him. I tell him I can still fight.
You can still fight, or you
I-
can't?
I can.
Alright. Well, if we're ready, I think the party's starting without us. He starts out the door. And I'm assuming you all follow him. And you can see that he's being careful to quietly make his way up to the door this time, knowing that the enemy that's behind there is, while not probably as great in number, far more dangerous. And he slinks up to the large doors and sort of listens in at the doors. What would you guys like to do?
Oh, sorry, we're heading up to the throne room.
Yeah, you're in the courtyard now. You are up top now where Elisa said the phantom. And you're heading to those double doors that you and Sable went through before. And on the other side, you can hear yells and yelps that suddenly go quiet.
I'm just ready by the door to run in when it opens.
Can I, like, try to peer through a window? Or are they all covered?
I think they're open. Can't remember how I described it. I'm pretty sure that they're open if you want to take their through.
Can I
Yeah,
Where are we
yeah,
now?
give me a stealth check. You
Can
guys
I-
are at the bottom.
Can I do something before Sola, before she like takes off?
She's real bad.
Well, she's probably already taken off, but what do you want to do?
I wanted to catch her and talk to her for a little bit before to the side.
Oh, like you just want to have a role-play moment.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Like Sola, wait, come here.
Okay. Sorry, you pull me over?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
trying to do
What
I'm gonna give you my research notes that I had from the cure, and I'm gonna tell you, I can't. If I fall tonight, you take these and you deliver this to my village. Along with this
Sable,
note, I'm gonna give you another note too. It's like a handwritten letter.
I'm gonna say, Sable, I don't think I'm the one who did this. I don't think I'm getting out of here. You saw me in that war. I'm not built for this kind of fighting.
Yeah, but you are built for stealth, and you can get out of here. If all else fails, if we all fall tonight, that cure is in your hands. And we need that to fight it for another day. Go to my village. It's in the mountains. And I'll give you that. I'm gonna give you all that. And then say, meet. I can't. Her name was Rainstorm, right? Or is it Rain?
Her name is now going to be
What was it?
Kareem.
Kareem?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, go meet Kareem in the village in the mountains. Give her this cure. That's where she's the one taking care of my whole family. Everybody there.
I'm just gonna like stare at the papers for a little bit, and then I'm gonna look at Sable and I'm gonna say, I won't lie to you, I have no loyalty to this deluded old man and his war. If I have the chance, I will. If it's looking dark, I will get out of here and I will do this for you.
Thank you.
And I just tuck it in my bag.
Can me and Grognak be like arguing and like punching each other? It's just like why there's like a dramatic moment going.
I'm gonna kill him. No, it's me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I look over, and when you say like, I don't know if I'm the fit one for the job, I look over at Grognak in Berlin, getting ready for the fight. Like,
Okay, like, maybe you're right. I'll take this.
Okay, that's all I wanted to do.
Beautiful.
I stare hard at the back of Crow's head. Now I don't like him.
Um,
Yeah.
So
So
it's just Crow with us, right? Nobody else.
Okay, now can I try to look through the window?
yeah, roll me a stealth.
go stealth
Okay.
away. Go stealth away.
Okay.
I switched to the other music, by the
Oh.
way.
Well, that did.
We got the throne room or the king chamber?
You're at the throne room. At the entrance. So on the big map, you're at the blue rug there.
Well, it didn't go well. Got a 9.
Well, with Grognak and Berlin arguing, it's gonna make that a point anyway. The yelping had already stopped. The screams, the whatever was going on had already stopped. The time you guys walked up. But your attempt at stealth, as far as you know, you're able to look into the windows just fine, and it just looks dark. From what you can see at this point, there's not a whole lot that you can see, given that there's so many pillars sort of in the way. So you see the same marble pillars, and you see the green one and all the curtains and drapery, but you don't see much else from your vantage point. But you guys walk into the room, I'm assuming. We push the doors. Okay. I'm assuming that Crow at this point would just go and push the doors if you guys are all planning on moving in.
Yeah, I will say that I am tagging them, just in the off event that I need to get out of there.
Yeah, and very carefully, cautiously, you all push those doors open, creaking them ever so slightly. In entering the throne room, it's dark, untouched, much darker than you had seen it before. The large marble pillars loom ominously, and that once regal drapery flaps and moves with a steady breeze, this time threatening. Anything could be hiding here in this once open, bright, kingly place. And stepping out further into the room, past those pillars that you couldn't quite see past, stepping onto sort of out past that third line of pillars there, and sort of at the edge of that walkway there, there's a grisly sight. A desperate bid has been placed. Grimfang stands at the foot of the gold throne, holding a knife firmly to the neck of King Tominmate. His golden fur stained with blood, his face streaked with tears, and an angry, defiant expression as he looks up in horror to each of you and your arrival. Pro! And that's all he manages to get out before he is knocked unconscious with a severe blow to the back of the head. And laying at his feet, and at the feet of Grimfang, is the body of Kapora, and several other loyal soldiers of the king, as well as the young boy who was also trapped in the mirror. So, you finally made it to my coronation. Why those faces? It's a day of celebration, after all. And two large forms shift from sort of beside the throne, at first lost in the horrors of the scene before you. Those familiar, two large, grotesque, dog-like beasts rise. Fluffy in mittens, the howlers let out a very low rumble, scratching, scrooching nails on chalkboard rumble, followed by a gargled, mangled roar from the back of the room as a large, sickly troll steps out, much bigger than the ones you've seen before, with several extra limbs you don't recall seeing, and several heads swing your way as it lurches forward. And that's what.
Several. What was the last one? Something.
Several heads.
Heads.
He's on the wall.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it that troll you showed us?
Oh, the gross.
Oh.
The gross one.
His name is actually Grotesque.
Oh man.
Okay.
So just a description.
Everybody matters. Stephanie, still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, cool. Okay. I'm gonna hang up on you now, but if you want, I can game for a little bit.
Okay.